Hello and welcome back. Today, I'm smiling, but this is not my favorite. I really need this class in my world. My world doesn't want this class in it. This is, even to say it out loud, boat pose, Navasana. That would be core strengthening and all things boat pose related. So quad strengthening, hip flexor strengthening, all the things that make my body want to go a little bit. So, but don't go away. Don't run away because you might really like it. But there's always that thing where you're like, I don't want to do it. It's if you've ever heard the story, Eat the Frog. I talk about that a lot in yoga teacher training. If you don't know what that is, I'm not going to explain it now, but we need to eat the frog. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you're like, what is she talking about? What it is just do the thing that's not fun and just get her done. That's why this is only just a short little class, and we're going to get so much stronger. Okay, so supplies that you'll need are like none. This is just raw, sheer you and your yoga mat, and it's going to be great, okay? So let's get started. The best way to take on something like Navasana is to start with a really good solid centering. Really get ourselves grounded and really into this, like we're doing this, okay? So if that's Balasana, child's pose for you, whatever your centering posture is, let's find that now. Take a few moments to get settled in, feeling grounded. So do take those moments to, especially on the exhale, allow your body to sink and melt down into the earth. And whether or not it sounds hooey to you, what I do, and it really works, with your eyes closed, feeling the solid foundation of whatever's beneath you, your mat, the floor, the earth, there's a lot of strength in earth. And what I like to do is visualize all of that strength. And I can do that in my mind's eye at a safe distance. I can visualize volcanoes and tectonic plates moving and all of those things that are very, very strong natural occurrences in nature. And what I try to do is feel a direct connection with my belly, like viscerally feel strength. I'm softening and relaxing in my centering posture, but I'm kind of siphoning strength direct from earth to my center. Take a few moments now to gather your strength, gather your energy for wonderful things coming up. Normally, I like to set my intention for my practice, and I'd like to do the same today, but if your intention is typically, I want to sleep better at night, I recommend choosing an intention that has to do with strength, that has to do with what we're physically, mentally are going to be doing in class today. So setting an intention for your practice that might have to do with strength, endurance. It's a short class, we can do this. Perseverance, those kinds of positive characteristics. Taking 3 slow, deep breaths through the nose. Really expansive breaths. An extra sip of air at the top of each inhale. Squeezing out that last puff of air at the bottom of every exhale. And when you're ready, start to make your way towards a downward facing dog. Take all the time you need. When you arrive, those organic movements, maybe it's walking it out. Maybe it's shifting hips from side to side. Allowing the belly to suck inwards, almost like a vacuum. And then slowly lowering through hands and knees. Make your way all the way to seated. We'll begin laying all the way down. So we do have a little bit of core work to do today. What I'd like to do is not full yogi sit-ups. It's a bit easier than yogi sit-ups. So I'm going to adjust my hair to be a bit of a higher ponytail here so I can lay all the way back. It'll be yogi sit-ups, but without the upper body. We'll maintain the entire body on the floor. So laying back, I'll actually get our timer started. I'm too long for my mat. Oh well. Okay, so starting our timer kind of now-ish. Let's bend the knees in, arms along the sides, palms facing down. Extend your right leg, hovering above earth. At the same time, instead of this left leg just sort of hanging out there, draw the knee inward towards the shoulder. And instead of letting your belly crunch in whatever way, pull it in. So pull down in towards the spine. And then back to center. Other side. So now my left leg will extend, hovering above the earth, but instead of letting that right leg just hang out there, drawing that knee in towards the shoulder. Back to center. So we're going nice and slow so that we maintain that integrity. Right leg extends, hovering above center, left knee draws inward, and that belly sucks in just like it did in downward facing dog. So belly pulls in. Even though it's working like crazy, we still want to make it work a little bit harder. Back to center. Every time you go back to center, we should get full relief, and that's good. Left leg extends, right knee to the shoulder. So we're working, belly scooping in, back to center, completely relaxed. Keep going. We're actually a good chunk of the way done this exercise already. So right leg extends, left knee to left shoulder, belly pulls in and down. Hold, 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 and back to center. Other side, left leg extends, right knee towards the shoulder. Hold, belly pulls in, down, belly presses down. Hold, 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 and release. We're done. Isn't that awesome? Okay, come on up so you can roll over onto your right side. If you need a moment to hang out there, especially if you have high blood pressure, take a moment. When you feel ready, come on all the way up to seated where we do something fun. It's called knee ups. That's not the technical, that's just me. I'm like, I don't know, your knee goes up. That's how I name things. So what we do here, I'm going to use my timer, my 1 minute timer. I'm basically going to start the timer while I tell you what it is. So sitting, actually, I'm a bit of a wimp. I need to sit on something cushy. My mat's not cushy enough for my backside. So here we go. Sitting like this, right? Here we are. Now, right knee goes up towards your right shoulder. I'm starting the timer. Knee goes up, up. So it's little pulses. That's it. This is it. If it's a bit of a struggle, like it is for me right now, because I don't like this, lean back onto your hands. If you're very strong, you can even be here and keep going. Not for me, thanks. I'm going to lean back. Wherever you're at, you go ahead. Either way, the belly scoops in like crazy. Still breathing. It's only a 1 minute timer. We're half done already. Okay. If you cramp in the hip flexor, that's normal. Just try not to pull as hard towards your shoulder. So just little itty bitty pulses. We're already almost done. I'm not staring at the timer. I'm not doing it. It can't control me. Maybe it can. Whew. So good. Feels great. There it goes. Timer goes off. Holy Dinah. Take a second. Put your leg back on. And then I'm going to find the timer once again. We're just going to get her done. Other side. Just no delays. Here we go. Ready? And go. So up, 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 up. Maybe that's too much for you and you lean back. So all I'm doing is trying to tap my knee towards my shoulder and keep going. So I don't want to slouch, but I want to lift up and keep my belly scooped in. Actually, pelvic floor pulling up a little bit is good as well. In one of our last videos, we talked about using like 50%. For this kind of a thing, maybe 75%, not necessarily 100% because you might not be able to move, but a good amount to support the back. And you might even feel your low back, but that's achiness, that's it working. So how's your day? We are almost done. We're almost done. I love this so much. There we go. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I love how yoga, some things make you feel like you're 9, other things like you're 99. Okay. Fetal position here. Moving on to, I just called this one the can-can. It's similar. I'm going to start the timer before I even tell you what it is. So we're sitting up tall, knees are bent, and you can bring your arms here parallel to the earth. All we're doing is toes to the floor, and then extend the right leg, and toes to the floor. Left leg, toes to the zip. It's the whole thing. Just alternating, kind of at your own pace, knowing that this is so super temporary. If that's too much, which for me, I'm like not, I don't know, I'm going to lean back on my hands. You do you. If your boat pose is super strong, that is spectacular. Keep lifting up tall and arms are parallel to the earth. Keep going. The most important thing though, as soon as you lose integrity of this exercise, modify it. So for me, I was good to go for like 5 nanoseconds. And then I realized my belly is not scooping in and I'm not lifting up tall in my chest. So I'm leaning back. Keep going. So this is for the hip flexors and the quads. Keep going. And keep breathing. Maybe the leg goes all the way straight, maybe it doesn't even, or maybe your leg is going a little bit lower, right? We're going as high as we can. And keep going. So almost like there's resistance a little bit, right? We're using strength. Keep going. And if you have one leg that's stronger than the other, it'll even out over time. If that is the case for you, what I'm doing is my left leg is definitely not as strong, so I'm focusing more strength on my side that doesn't work as much in cooperation with the whole rest of the body. Go, left side, go. Belly still scooping in. Almost done. And we are done. So finish up your side. And there's no time to relax. Okay, so what we're doing is from here, heading into full boat pose. I'm getting rid of my cushion now. So from here, we go. Full boat pose. So maybe that's here for you. Maybe it's legs straight. We're not holding it for very long. Maybe the legs shake, maybe they don't. I should probably face a different direction so I can see you. Then what we do is, I'm going to turn a little bit kitty corner so you can see me. So pressing down into the floor, wide across the shoulders, belly scoops in. Maybe the hips come up off the floor, maybe they don't. So for me, I haven't done this in a long time. I'm going to keep my legs on the floor. If yours pop right up off the floor, that's great. Do it. Lift those knees up. Maybe the feet come up off the floor and release. Again, boat pose for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it up asana for 1. Breathing 2, 3, 4. Belly really scooping in. 5. Again. Or maybe you're like, no, I want a break. In which case, totally take a break. 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, take it up asana for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. One more quick round. We'll go right through it again, laying down for our modified yogi sit-ups, okay? Timer starts now. Here we go. Knees in, extending one leg. Other knee draws in, holding. 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Other side. For 1, belly scoops in, the knees draw into the shoulder. For 3, 4, 5. Relaxing at center. We do get a full rest in between each round. Right leg extends, left knee pulls in. 2, belly scoops in. 3, scoop it in even more. For 4, and 5. Resting at center. Other side, left leg extends. Right knee towards the shoulder. For 3. Belly draws in. 4. And 5. Take a little rest. If you need to skip around here and there, do so, right? If you're ready to go again, right leg extends, left knee in towards the shoulder. Breaking if you need to. 3, 4, 5. And relax. Other side, we're almost done. Left leg extends, right knee in towards the shoulder for 1, 2, see if you can pull the pelvic floor up as well. Belly scooping in. 4, and 5. Release. We're done. Gently roll over to your right side. Take a moment there. When you feel ready, come on up. Heading into our knee ups. I'm going to have my 1-minute timer and my butt cushion because I can. Here we go. Right knee goes up, up, up. Belly scoops in. Remember, you can lean back. I am. This is the beautiful thing about yoga. There's no competition, even with yourself. Know your body, know your limits. Don't push past them, because if you push past it, you could strain something, or you just need more time to recover, so maybe you're out for tomorrow. Whereas if you just find your edge, don't push past it, you will get so much stronger, so much faster. That was a lesson that took me a long time to learn. I pushed hard when I was younger, and I didn't get very far very fast. It was weird until I learned that neat little trick. So little pulses. Belly still scooping in, heart lifting. So knee goes up, 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 up. Keep going. Breathing deep. There we go. We're done. And ready for the other side. And begin. Up, up, up. Keep going. Only a minute. It's so quick, and then it's done. We're almost done the whole class. actually. So last little hurrahs. Lifting up tall, belly scooping in, even pelvic floor if you can. Maybe you're sitting completely upright and your arms are parallel. Or maybe you're leaning back like I am. Wherever is your edge, not pushing past it. Breathing deep. Lots of oxygen to those muscles. Last couple seconds. Last second I meant. Oh, okay, we're almost done. Keep going. So much fun. The next one is our can. Can you do the can? Ready? Okay, here we go. So extending and release. Other side and release. Maybe that's too much for you, like it is me. Keep going. I'll go sideways so I can still look at you and not look at the, oh no, my timer's right there. Not looking. Just keep going. So with a little bit of resistance, lifting up as tall as you can. Keep going. And remembering again too, I know for me, if you do have a bit of a muscular imbalance like I do, focusing just a little bit more on the side that needs a little extra oomph. So the side needs just a little more strength. You're doing the same exercise, but one just gets a little more attention. Almost done. The whole class. And then we'll be sad, won't we? We'll just be sad that we're not sitting here doing the can anymore. Best part of our whole day. Oh, I love boat pose. So much fun. Almost done. Breathing deep. Remembering to lift up tall, belly scooping in. Last little bit. Lifting up even taller for that last little bit, last few seconds here. About 5 seconds. And finishing up your round. Oh, okay. Oh, so much fun. Last part. Ready? This is our boat pose and our take it up asana. Okay? Counting to 5 for each. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it up for 1, 2, 3. Pull the belly and pelvic floor pulls up. 4, 5. Number 2. 1. Breathing deep. 2. Belly scoops in for 3, 4, 5. Take it up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. Hold it. Hold. Belly pulls in. And take it up. Hold. Belly scoops in wide across the shoulders. Pelvic floor pulls up. And release. And you're done. Just like that. Find your Shavasana. And maybe a teddy bear. Getting all set up. If your back needs a little extra support today, Feel free to keep those knees bent with the feet on the floor. Otherwise, extending the legs and the arms along our sides, palms facing up, and closing the eyes. See if you can allow the mind a little bit of stillness. Give yourself that gift. If a thought enters your mind, acknowledge it and let it float away. You can think thoughts later. This is your time to let your body create that muscle memory, especially something so awesome as boat pose. Letting it sink in, all that strength, feeling where your body connects with the earth. Feel the strength of earth and feeling it seep into your center. That strength that you built in your class today will remain with you forever. Every strength building class builds upon our strength. We build upon it. We build upon it. And it stays with us. Softening everything, everything. Especially through the neck and the shoulders. And all the way down the arms. Letting the fingers softly curl. Softening through the face. Softening around the eyes. And even the muscle between the eyes. And if you'd like to stay a little longer, feel free to do so. Otherwise, start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. And gently roll your head from side to side. And reaching your arms above head on the floor, give yourself a big stretch, feeling totally refreshed. And bending your knees one at a time. Gently roll over to the right side and pause there for a moment as you allow your body to come back. And when you feel ready, taking even more time if you'd like, start to press yourself all the way up to a comfortable seated position. And when you arrive, palms facing up on the knees, inhale, sitting up tall, and exhale, softly close the eyes. Taking those final moments to thank yourself for showing up to a fairly challenging practice today and taking care of you, building upon that strength. And it'll remain with you always. One more final thought to someone who might need it today. Always giving back. And slowly open the eyes. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I feel like not alone when I can share Navasana boat pose with you. And it wasn't so bad, was it? I'll see you next time. Thank you so much again for joining me. Have a good rest of your day, a really good rest of your day.